Hey everybody, it is JPT back here on the Groundfox server. You can see through my legs. They're hollow. Anyways, just doing a little tweaking, not twerking. This is not right. Tweaking of this elevator system. I think I finally figured out what I want to do with it. And this stinking thing is super powerful. Actually, why aren't we doing it like that? That makes more sense. Nobody's on. It is the evening time. The reason for that is pretty much everybody's playing on Skyfox. But I was actually running into some block lag earlier. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to go show that Groundfox server some love. Some love. Because I still really enjoy myself some vanilla Minecraft. Plus, we still have this project that we're working on. So that's why we're here. So I've kind of been toying around with that look right there. I kind of like it. I don't know why I was kind of restricting people's access to the elevator. This pick is way too strong. Efficiency 5 with a beacon of... Wait, what is the beacon? Haste. Ugh. Yoicks. So... see, now I'm reconsidering... Maybe putting, instead of these, maybe putting these here. We'll do that here in a second once we get everything else good to go. Because down here I don't have to, but I am preferring to use glass. But again, why restrict people's access to this if you don't have to? Yeah, I'm really leaning towards getting rid of that other stuff. Just dig that up like that. So yeah, we've been, really dedicating ourselves on the server to Skyfox lately, and so that kind of explains, there's a little bit of lack of activity. I know Mukake gets on here. I've seen a couple of his videos. I don't think anybody else has done anything. Bill made his cow. Go check out his video where he... fumble's not the right word, but I definitely think that I've been in issues when you decide you're going to build something and you don't have, a full image in your head or screenshots to perhaps refer to. See, this looks fine because we have a different brick here. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe we'll just have to go with that. Yeah. I think we'll plot those in there. I think that looks better. When you don't have the screenshots, but you know exactly what you want to do when you're trying to reference it from your head and you're also trying to talk at the same time, it's kind of difficult. It's like walking and chewing bubble gum. You're probably better at that than you are doing commentary on a YouTube video and also building at the same time. It does. And I talk for a living. I multitask all the time in the morning, and it's tough. I still find times when it's really tough. Okay, so that's not actually going to go anywhere. I got to figure out this floor ceiling thing. Roo. Okay. And then this is good because it goes out like that. But why do we still have glass knocked out? I don't understand. Like, this makes sense because I haven't been able to figure this thing out for the life of me. Although now that I look at it, it just looks like cyan clay is going to fix that problem. I got all this stuff to do. That's like I'm complaining. I've got a creative idea that I got to finish, and I know most of what I want to do. How dare me? We're actually going to take the long way down. Whee! Whoopsh! 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 All right. One of the things that I think Weremuffin or Muffins they noted is that they blocked this off. I don't know if I showed this in the last video or not. They blocked this off on purpose right here. It says barricade for guardians to keep squid alive on side. There was actually a guardian over here and he was laying waste to those other squid, so I had to get rid of him. I'm not sure who it was. There was a couple of guardians that I actually had to put the axe to, and I'll tell you why. And I should have recorded this, but it was driving me insane. There was a baby zombie somewhere, and I could not figure out where it was. I dug all the way down through here. If I were to just dig down here, there would be this massive gaping hole. I kept thinking it was in here somewhere. I dug and dug and dug, probably 2 hours worth. Had to like go eat dinner, clear my head. Guess what? It was right there. If I get rid of this block, it was like right in this block here, because there was no piece of glass there. Now, I don't know if I did that or if the muffins combination did that. Either way, drove me insane. It was a baby zombie. It was a baby zombie because he could spawn there, because the glass was everywhere else. So I wasn't very smart about how I went about it, and I broke this glass. Well, I forgot these guys can come through a one-hole block. So a couple of them came through, and I had to smack them around a little bit. I also put in some decorative sand, sort of little mounds and stuff. Not the best, but it's in there just to kind of add some creative stuff. Oh yeah, Guardians donated by Weremuffin and Muffins. Please do not tap on glass like that. They don't like it. They don't like it at all. I think, oh yeah, I also ended up using a slime block here. I think it looks cool. It adds a little bit of color. Making, let's see, 9, 18, 27, 36. Making 36 maps is not cheap. Let me just tell you that. Yeah, that was not a mistake, but a decision that I should have probably made. Oh wait, this isn't white. That's gray stained glass, which is right here. Wow, that's still incredibly hard to find. I will say I have been toying with the idea. Okay, so it's just on the perimeter here. The idea of bringing back my survival Minecraft series. Whoa. Whoa, did you guys see that? Did they put a guardian in here? Oh, that's not fun. I'll have to look into that. Put this guardrail in here so you don't fall in. Huh. Now I'm curious. No, they're somehow getting me from that side. It looks like. Maybe I'm crazy. Oh, great. Now I can't get out. That's really weird. It's so dark down there. Yeah, he's right there. What the heck? Is he a named guardian? Oh, let's get this bow out. We're going to bow this guy. Bow, whoa, whoa, yippee-a, yippee-a, bow, whoa, yippee-o, yippee-a. Sorry, buddy. Oh, there you are. I can just barely see him, and he's gone. He's gone. So I don't know if maybe there... I don't know how Guardian spawning works. It's really hard. I thought that was him, but it's just an arrow. It's really hard to see down here because I made this whole thing out of coal on purpose, so you couldn't really see what was going on down there. You know, it was like kind of a bottomless pit. I really need to put this further down. That's the goal, is to push that so far down that you can't see it, but you see a beam come out of it. And we're at 51. I probably need to go down another 20, 30 blocks. So it's going to require a lot of coal. But I like that. I like that look right there. Of course, the see-through restaurant floor is there. I went with the darker wood on these. The Guardians of Groundfox ahead. Groundfox bookstore also ahead. Of course, the cafe is going to be upstairs. Whoa, those guys are coming through. Your dinner is served. That's an interesting accent I just did. Ah! So yeah, from here you can still quickly get down. We could just jump over if we wanted to. So I don't know why I left that the way it is, but yeah, you can see the map from here. And actually what I thought about, and I don't know okay, what has changed? Okay, Bill has put in his cow, which would be right here. So it would be right here in this area. I don't know if I grab... No, wait. Where did he put his cow at? Well, it wouldn't be there. Whoa. Super block lag. What? Okay, so that, yeah, he would be weird. Because he's right next to Deca. My head hurts. Anyways, what I was thinking was, just like stared at that for way too long, was that if the maps didn't update, maybe what I could do is, I wish I had gotten these maps done earlier, because then we could have maybe done it like, you know, phase 1 of N10, phase 2 on this side, phase 3, and then like the current version as you see it here, or maybe like the original here. You know, I thought that would be kind of cool, but it doesn't seem like it's updating his cow, which is right there. So if we go around in the circle, that's Van's place. Yeah, it should be right here. Weird. Oh well, I'm not gonna stress out about it or anything. Lighting is still very much a thing that I want to do naturally, like blocks like that, which really the only ones up here I still have are these here, and this is a 9 block, but then you get into your 6s over here, which is not good. So I have to figure out some sort of lighting that makes sense over here. This is 9 and 10, stuff like that. So I've got a lot of stuff to do here. I mean, I've still got the store to do up front. This is going to be the cafe, although this will need to be blocked off so that we can have a villager back here where that doesn't freak out. You know, tables and stuff like that here. Oh, let's back up. Go this way. The kitchen, the restaurant. There's going to be the full bar back here. Still got to figure that out. Might as well make it out of glass. That'd be kind of cool. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, I put this stick in here so you could still walk over it and kind of step up a little bit. That's fun. Yeah, dedicating your time to a modded Minecraft series really kind of takes you away from the vanilla a little bit. So I really need to make sure I don't forget about this this whole build over here, because I think it's important for me to get this done. I want to get as many projects done as I can over here. Still not sure about that green block, where it is. It might just be easier to put a regular block and then maybe the green on top, or maybe like a pane. You know what it does whenever you just put it down by itself like that. That might be kind of cool. I'm not sure, but if you can't tell, I'm kind of just rambling on. I may just go ahead and let me dedicate myself to something before I stop today. Ooh, this looks unlit. It certainly is. Let me go ahead and put that there, and I'll figure that out in the near future, because normally I've got sort of these lights here, but it doesn't appear that I've done that up there at all. Interesting. Let's see, what do I want to do for the next video? I'm going to leave the lobby kind of by itself because I still have all that storage. I do want to maybe make a theater, which we could do down in the basement, which could prove to be interesting. Why does it feel like that's just floating out in the middle of nowhere? Because it kind of is. Strange. I just noticed that for the first time. The bookstore's doing okay. I just have to get books, obviously. You know what? The restaurant. We'll dedicate ourselves to the restaurant. So I'll figure this out and back with a video in the future on what I'm going to do here. How many tables we're going to have, the layout, the bar. The bar is probably going to be the biggest issue we have here. So that's going to do it for me, JPT, here on the Groundfox server. Zombie somewhere. Make sure he's not around me. Could spawn just about anywhere if we're not careful. So yeah, if you like what you saw today, it wasn't a whole lot. I do apologize. Leave that, or click that comment, or click that like button. Oh man, caffeine. I've been off the caffeine, and I'm going to try to stay that way. I've actually put water in a Mountain Dew can to convince myself that it's like, smoking, like quit smoking. I'm just being lazy, actually. But I've just been reutilizing an aluminum can. I'm going to just stop now. So if you guys like the video, leave a like. If you want to comment, leave those comments. And if you want to subscribe, by all means, subscribe and check out all the other stuff. I've got Starbound, Far Cry 4. I'm just going to stop now. Just look at my other videos, please. So until next time, this is JPT. Go play your games, and I'll be seeing ya.